For me, Napa Valley is not only a place I feel fortunate to call home, but it is also a globally leading wine region when it comes to the beautiful, complex, and unique wines that are crafted here, as well as our continuing commitment towards environmental sustainability, community building, and protection of our most valuable resources.
Napa Valley is actually considerably smaller than people realize. It has a really big reputation for quality, and it's a tourist attraction. However, it's 1/6 of the size of Bordeaux in terms of planted acreage.
And interestingly, only 9% of Napa County is planted to grapevines, so a very small percentage. And 4% of the wine produced in the state of California comes from Napa Valley, so just a very, very small amount.
The Napa Valley is about 40 or 50 miles north of San Francisco. It's a beautiful place. It's about 20 or 30 miles long, 2 to 4 miles wide. You've got the Mayacamas Mountains on the west side, the Vaca Mountains on the east side. But the most important part about Napa Valley and its location is the proximity to the San Francisco Bay. So it's warm in the days, cool in the nights. It's just right for wine grapes.
Napa Valley has had a long history of grape growing. There's about 46,000 planted acres here in Napa Valley. Some of the first grapes were planted in 1838 by George Yount in the town of Yountville.
Then in the 1860s, commercial grape growing got its start with some of our pioneers, Charles Krug and the Beringer brothers. Then we had a next wave of wine renaissance after the repeal of Prohibition in 1933. The Mondavis arrived in 1943 and purchased the Charles Krug winery. Then in 1976, the Judgment of Paris took place, a tasting of Chardonnay and Cabernet from both Napa Valley and France, really putting Napa Valley on the map because we won.
Napa Valley is divided into 16 sub-regions or nested AVAs, from the north to the south, from the east to the west. And what that gives us is diversity, a diversity of soil type, of microclimate, and you see this in the wines. So dividing the region into these sub-AVAs or nested AVAs really gives us an opportunity to showcase these nuances.
90+% of Napa Valley wineries are family-owned and operated. What that means is that the wines are rare and exclusive, but they're also created with a great deal of heart.